In this video, I'll be showing how to disassemble a Springfield 1911 45 mil-spec Defender. First of all, you're going to want to have a microfiber towel or rag or something underneath your gun, because these are the best ones. They don't scratch your gun or anything like that. They're very smooth and they're not going to cause any harm to your pistol. So first things first is you're going to want to eject the mag, take the mag out, and then rack your slide a couple of times to make sure there's no bullet in there. And as you can see, there's nothing in the chamber. So once you've done that, you're going to go to the front of your gun right here, and this right here is called the recoil spring plug. You're gonna push down on that, and excuse me, mine's relatively difficult, and rotate the barrel bushing to the left, counterclock or clockwise. And then once you rotate it all the way, make sure you have control on this because it is a spring and it's going to want to come out very fast. So once you've removed that, remove the plug. What you're going to want to do next is pull the slide back and line up the takedown notch, the appropriate portion of the slide. What you're going to want to do next is flip your pistol over and find this. This is the other side of the slide stop lever, and you're going to want to push it and then remove your slide stop lever from this side, just like that. Now once you have removed your slide stop lever, you can take the top half of the gun, the slide portion, and pull forward, and now you have your top half and your bottom half of your pistol. Now what you're going to want to do is remove your spring and guide rod, these two from here. And now what you're going to do is come back to the front of your gun and take your barrel bushing and remove it. And then you turn your slide like this, kind of upside down. This is the top and this is the bottom. And this right here, this is called the barrel link, and you're going to make sure you rotate it forward. Make sure you rotate this barrel link forward. That way you can slide your barrel out without it stopping. And now you have a disassembled Springfield 1911 45 caliber mil-spec Defender series. The next step in this process is to clean your pistol. And for this, you have to use, I recommend using a microfiber cloth, just like what you've laid down underneath your pistol, to wipe down and clean all large parts. And then you can also use a Q-tip to get inside small cracks and crevices and dips in your pistol as well that would be hard to get in with the cloth. To clean your pistol, personally, I recommend using Q-Max Blue, which is a all-in-one cleaner, lubricant, and rust and corrosion preventative. You can also use separate items. You can use one that's just a lubricant, one that's just a cleaner, but with the Q-Max Blue you get all three in one. So what you're first going to want to do is take your cloth and dry clean all your parts. So you're just going to take them all and dry clean them on the dry cloth. You don't necessarily have to clean the lower part of your pistol. You're going to want to clean in here, but here, the trigger, all of that, and where the magazine goes, you don't necessarily have to put an oil in there. Next, what you're going to want to do is take your Q-tip that has a little bit of cleaning solution, your oil or whatever you choose to use on it, and clean in all the small places that you couldn't get a rag necessarily, like in here or over here. Especially look inside of your slide, because there's little divots where your slide slides back into the bottom portion of your gun back here. Use the Q-tip to clean any pieces like that. Next, what you're going to want to do is take the correct size barrel brush, which in this case, since this is a 45 caliber pistol, you would take a 45 caliber size barrel brush and clean out the inside of your barrel. Unfortunately, I do not have my cleaning kit with me at the moment, or I would show you how to do that, but you just take the barrel brush, insert it into the barrel, and you don't want to do it too rigorously because you risk scratching the inside of your barrel, but just pull the barrel brush in and out of the barrel a couple of times until you can look inside and there's nothing stopping your brush, or there's no more residue that you can see in there. Now, once you've cleared the barrel, you're going to take your microfiber cloth again that has your oil or your cleaner or your 3-in-1, whatever you choose to use, and wipe down each and every component. Like I said, you don't necessarily have to wipe down this part or the trigger, but you're going to wipe down all these other components with the oil, and you just want to give it a very, very thin coating. You don't want it to be slick whenever you hold it, just kind of tacky to the touch and slightly shiny. You don't necessarily have to wipe down the outside of the slide, but all inside components will be wiped down. Now once all parts of your pistol have been oiled and cleaned, you can begin reassembly.